These episodes are contemporary television at its finest. Hey guys, it's Phoebe with Watch Mojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest modern TV episodes. We're taking a look at the funniest episodes from shows that aired from the year 1990 on, and only American shows will be considered. Let's get to it. Number 10, The Box, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Despite having a terrific ensemble cast, Brooklyn Nine-Nine's funniest episode uses only a few of its usual suspects. Captain Holt cancels his opera plans to join Detective Jake Peralta in cracking a smug dentist being interrogated for a crime.
There's gotta be some way to break them.
Wait a minute. I just had an idea.
2, 3, 4.
The tighter focus on two characters leads to not only better drama, as the duo's father-son relationship is at the forefront, but also greater laughs. Their opposite personalities and approaches amount to some of the characters' funniest moments, like Jake's guitar strategy or Holt's rant about the integrity of the word doctor.
No, the problem here is that medical practitioners have co-opted the word doctor.
Okay, Captain.
Now, I know we live in a world where anything can mean anything, and nobody even cares about etymology. Apparently that's a trigger for me.
Yeah.
Overall, this episode is worth at least 3 oh damns.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn!
And that is 3 oh dams.
Number 9, The Fight, Parks and Recreation. 2 words, snake juice.
Someone needs to be alert tonight. This snake juice is basically rat poison. Everybody's wasted.
Sure, it's basically rat poison, but Tom's incredibly shady alcoholic beverage certainly fuels some great comedy. When Tom invites the rest of the parks department to attend the grand opening of a nightclub he co-owns, the results are incredibly hilarious. Practically all of them get completely smashed on snake juice, leading to drunken antics galore.
Hello, my name is Ron Swanson. In general, I try never to speak with people, but I have been drinking this snake juice thing, and it's damn good.
From Ron's dancing to April and Andy's hilarious night pretending to be an heiress and an FBI agent, The Fight has plenty of comedy, even in the more serious tiff between besties Leslie and Anne.
I'm not. Are you? You seem mad at me.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad at all.
Neither am I.
No.
Looks like you two need to kiss and make up.
All right.
Number 8, Remedial Chaos Theory, Community. Who knew the butterfly effect could be so funny? When Troy and Abed throw a housewarming party with the rest of their study group, the event takes a strange turn when a roll of the dice to decide who gets the pizza plays out across 7 different timelines.
Pizza! 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 Going Tommy! Me so hungry! Me so hungry!
Pizza guy was super creepy.
So you're saying he was a pizza guy?
Running gags across every timeline are just as funny as the different outcomes.
I don't think you should. Chaos already dominates enough of our lives. The universe is an endless, raging sea of randomness. Our job isn't to fight it, but to weather it together.
Such as Abed being the only one to acknowledge the possibility of different outcomes. Also, the fact that the episode gives us a dark timeline, complete with evil Spock goatees, is hilarious.
Of all the timelines, this is clearly the darkest, which is why I propose we commit to being evil. I've made us all black goatees out of felt. I suggest you put them on until you're able to grow your own.
Number 7, Peer Pressure, Arrested Development. This episode may have come early in the show's run, but it epitomizes the Bluth family and their outrageously bad parenting. Buster's attempt to get pot for his girlfriend from George Michael leads the latter's father to think he's on drugs, and attempt to scare him straight using male strippers.
They're not going to strip, are they?
I told them not to, but I can't promise that their instincts won't kick in. Anyway, trust me, it's gonna be totally real, all right? This kind of thing goes on all the time out here.
Naturally, this goes about as well as you'd expect. Meanwhile, Maeby suffers through a day with her grandmother, and we're treated to some hilarious flashbacks of traumatic life lessons delivered by George Sr.
You know, your mother always wanted this brooch.
Really?
Do you want it?
I do now. That'll show her for trying to punish me.
Oh, pretty. It'll distract from the freckles.
Packed full of jokes and insights into the delightfully dysfunctional characters, this is Arrested Development at its peak. Number 6, Slap Bet, How I Met Your Mother. The ultimate wager and the ultimate episode of How I Met Your Mother. Robin's dislike of malls leads to the rest of the gang to speculate on why.
Friend, come on. What is it? Did you get arrested at a mall?
No.
Dumped at a mall?
Ted.
Found out you were Canadian at a mall?
Let it go.
Trapped under a fake folder at a mall?
Let it go.
Mauled at the mall?
Let it go.
Although Barney is adamant that it's because she was in porn, Marshall bets it isn't in a slap bet, with the loser getting slapped in the face by the victor.
What the hell's a slap bet?
Whoever's right gets to slap the other person in the face as hard as they possibly can, but no rings.
Are you really gonna do that? That's so immature.
You can be slapped by Commissioner.
Oh, I love it. What are my powers?
Robin's lies about the reason lead to back and forth slapping between the two, and plenty of arguments between Robin and Ted about trust. But the final revelation of Robin's career as a Canadian pop star is the icing on the cake.
I had one minor hit. I had to go all over Canada and sing this song in malls. For a whole year, I lived off of Orange Julius's and Wetzel's pretzels.
The slap bet and Robin Sparkles become running gags throughout the series, and they're so effective because this episode makes them so memorable.
Everybody come and play. Throw every last care away. Let's go to the mall.
Number 5, the Dennis System. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The gang at Patty's Pub are all horrible people, but Dennis is a complete sociopath, and one need look no further than his awful method for picking up women, named after himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dennis System is a comprehensive approach to seduction that I have perfected over the years. See, my success with women does not solely stem from my good looks and my charm. There is a careful, systemic approach that has allowed me to become the playboy that I am today.
His friends attempt to devise their own systems because they can't get his to work for them, while Dennis attempts to reuse his method on a previous conquest.
No, dude, I'm trying to re-Dennis this chick so I can shove it in Dee's face. What is this swooping in business? Oh, that's my system, the MAC. Move in after completion. I wait till you're done with him, and then I swoop in, give him a shoulder to cry on, and then we hump.
Both dovetail into a perfectly uproarious failure on everyone's parts. The intertwining plots are supplemented by some truly hysterical dialogue spoken by all, though Frank has some especially good one-liners.
You should see him feast. He's like a mantis. It's amazing.
Oh, that's good. Call me that from now on.
Number 4, the Ski Lodge. Frasier. Given how long it was on, Frasier had plenty of funny episodes to choose from. And while it was tempting to choose ham radio,
and of course, one final bullet for myself, so the mystery will die with me.
we ultimately went with this episode. The Cranes, along with Daphne, her friend, and a ski instructor, take a trip to a ski lodge, which leads to a masterpiece of a farce.
Frankly, I would not have you ruin my ski weekend by inviting along this girl. It sounds to me like an avalanche risk. Tell Daphne, no guests.
I called Annie. She's all excited. Turns out she just bought new skis with the money she made off a new swimsuit calendar.
Thanks to plenty of misunderstandings, often due to Martin's temporary deafness, everyone seems to think someone else is hot for them.
Your father himself told me you wanted me.
My father said I wanted you?
Hey, hold it down. There are people here trying to sleep. Oh, my ears must have popped. I can hear again. Well, good night, all.
Plenty of nighttime maneuvering ensues, which results in no one getting together, and Frasier left exasperated at being no one's object of affection. Number 3, stress relief, The Office. This mockumentary delivered so much great cringe humor that we had trouble choosing just one. Although we have to tip our hats to the mega awkward Scott's Tots, Stress Relief is just the show firing on all cylinders. Despite an emotional side story with Pam's dad, the core of the story involves Michael trying to relieve stress at the office after Dwight's utterly chaotic fire drill gives Stanley a heart attack.
Stanley, don't have a heart attack.
No. You will not die. Stanley, you will not die. Stanley, Barack is president. You are black, Stanley. I'm gonna give him mouth to mouth.
No, don't give him mouth to mouth for this.
There are just so many funny scenes here, from the fire drill itself to the bizarre CPR lesson.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
To his roast of his employees.
Dwight, you're a kiss ass. Boom, roasted. Pam, you failed art school. Boom, roasted. Meredith, you've slept with so many guys, you're starting to look like one. Boom, roasted.
Stress Relief is sure to melt your cares away and leave you laughing like Stanley. Number 2, the one where everybody finds out, Friends. As iconic as the trivia contest is in the one with the embryos,
what is Chandler Bing's job?
We think the laughs are bigger in this episode. Ross getting a new apartment across from Monica's apartment leads Phoebe to finding out that Chandler and Monica are dating.
Oh, look, there's Monica and Chandler. Hey! Hey, you guys! Hey!
Eventually, Phoebe, Rachel, and Joey hatch a plan to make Chandler fess up to the relationship by having Phoebe seduce him.
How are we gonna mess with them? Well, you could use your position, as the roommate, and then I would use, the strongest tool at my disposal, my sexuality.
The back and forth as each realizes what the other is doing is hysterical, as is their eventual game of chicken to get the other to break. All in all, this episode is as funny as Ross is angry when he finds out.
What? No. What are you doing? Get off my sister!
Friends is a classic comedy, but so is our #1 pick. But before we get there, here are some honorable mentions.
Vegas. This reminds me of my late grandfather. He was Scottish? He was a stripper.
I'm just sick of it. I'm so tired of this city. I am so tired of the rat race. Fellas, you gotta keep it down, okay? I gotta work in the morning.
Could be the next Mrs. David. What do you think about that?
If by some chance she's going to get over her anti-Semitism, odds are...
Not with me?
Not with you.
Really?
Just my gut feeling.
$100 a ball? That's right, Uncle Phil. Okay. $100 a ball. You got yourself a game. Jeffrey?
Break out, Lucille.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, The Contest, Seinfeld. Seinfeld has a huge number of memorable and iconic episodes. The Soup Nazi, anyone?
Very good. Very good. You know something? No soup for you! Come back 1 year!
But if we're talking the funniest episode and one of the funniest episodes on TV, it has to be The Contest.
You think you could?
Well, I know I could hold out longer than you.
Care to make it interesting?
Sure, how much?
$100?
You're on.
After George's mother catches him in the act of enjoying his own company, the foursome makes a bet to see who can go the longest without losing mastery of their domain.
But are you still master of your domain?
I am king of the county. You?
Lord of the manor.
Watching them try and fail to resist several irresistible temptations they encounter is hilarious, and The Contest is simply amazing at how creative its innuendos get. If we made a bet at how long we'd last watching this episode without laughing, we'd last about as long as Kramer does.
I'm out.
In the debate of Seinfeld versus Friends, I'm Seinfeld all the way. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments or tweet me at Phoebe_WM. And check out this video.